Okay, so I've had this box out the garage now for probably 6-8 months maybe. I can't remember what episode of Swap Shop I was on, but I was on the Swap Shop over on Retro Chef's channel, and Clay Graphics was on there as well, Clayton, and he had one of these on his Swap Shop and he wanted to get rid of it, and I ended up buying it off him, and he sent it through, and it's sat in a box ever since, so I've never really done anything with it. I did remember taking it out and having a look at the battery compartment on there, because that's my first go-to on these things, and it's a 1985 Tomy Spotbot. Really cool bit of kit, retro toy obviously. Turn it on and off, put batteries in there, does nothing. You can open it up, battery compartment's nice and clear, which is really cool. But once you put a battery in there, there's no activity out of it, no even like a sound of a jam motor or anything, because that's why I thought it could be a jam motor or maybe even a leak battery or something, but batteries look good, no noises from it at all, so we're going to have to take this apart, have a look inside of it, see if we can get it running at all. If we can, then great. If not, it's a nice shelf piece, but it would be great to get it running, wouldn't it? Just because I think these are things that are pretty simple inside. I'm expecting a lot of cogs, because I'm guessing all of this is mechanical. Don't know whether there'll be a PCB in there or anything else, so we'll have a look what's inside there. I've not looked for many videos on how to repair these. I know my mate Vince did one a while back, where he repaired one. I think he bought it and did like a coffee table fix type of thing, but I've not watched that in a while. That was probably a year or two ago that he did his video, and I've not researched what's inside of these since, so it's going to be a little bit of a surprise opening it up. We'll take it apart, have a look, see if there's anything obvious broken in there, see if we can fix it, and hopefully by the end of this video we'll get it back together and up and running. So let's take a look. Working. Oh my god. Oh, it's like the worst jigsaw puzzle ever. Oh, I have no idea where all this has come from now. They were just working a minute ago. Well, let's come off of there. I've resorted to beer now. Look at all these parts everywhere. They just all popped off as soon as I undone it. There's bits here. I have no idea where all this goes. All of these cogs, I think they go in an order that I put them in, but man, it's like the worst jigsaw ever. I'm going to have to rebuild it somehow. I'm just going to re-solder this wire back onto here. I think that was our biggest problem. If I can get that back on, then try and rebuild it, see where we get to. See how it goes. Wish me luck. Woohoo! Okay, now just got to figure out how it all goes back together. Even move. Woo! And the wheels go in. They just have the back wheels on. This has got the back wheels on. This should move. Woo! Then. Woo! Right, I think that is working how it should be. I think that is doing everything it should. I don't know, but let me make sure everything's nice and tight. I don't want to over tighten anything, but at the same time I don't want it too loose. Next thing to do is figure out how this goes back on. I think this goes back on just over the top of it, and then falls into place like that. This goes onto here, then a screw in the top. And I think the bit that's difficult is to get the head movement. I think you've got to time the head movement. Right. So this cog on the top now gets turned by these notches here, then moves out the way for the rest of it, and that's what turns the head left and right, I think. When do I do the legs and things? Do I do them first? I have no idea how all of this just fell off, didn't it? So I have no idea how all it all goes back on. Okay, so we are all back together. Let me zoom out. So that was an absolute nightmare. I think his head just moves back and forth like this when it's done. I think the legs move together and they're connected to the wheels. This wheel should move, we should move, it should bark, it should wag its tail, and that's about it. So let's try it first of all. Okay, so we've got it working. I've stripped it down, repaired that motor. Only a single touch of solder. Made it more difficult by having a beer in the way, and I didn't move stuff out of the way, but that's how it works sometimes on my desk. Yeah, but it was a fairly straightforward fix. It did take me about 2 hours, but I think if you knew the order of those cogs, it would have been maybe 20 minutes. It's probably an easy fix for somebody that does toy robots quite regularly. To me, it was just figuring out a bit of a puzzle of where it all went. I did have to take a break and go in the house, and I watched a couple of YouTube videos on especially the Spotbot on how it all went back together. There's one channel, Randi Rain, that was really useful. They've done a couple of Spotbots on their channel, and I was able to pause it in different places and spot where different cogs go in. And I used that as a bit of a reference to put this one back together. So thank you to Randi Rain for the content they've done. Yeah, but other than that, it was a fairly straightforward fix. Just that motor wire had come off. Everything else is nice and clean. The battery compartment was nice and clean, and yeah, really cool little fix. So nice little toy, 1985. I've not run it properly, I've only run it on the bench, so I'm going to take it in the house now, stick it on the laminate flooring, see how that goes, and then we'll wrap up the video after that. Cool, let's take a look. So let's see what it does. It's going backwards. He's running away. Oh, there he goes. He's got the skating board. Okay, so we have a moonwalking Spotbot. I don't know why it's going backwards all the time, but it does, and it doesn't really bother me. I think it's meant to spin one way, spin the other way, back and wag its tail, and then do something else. But for some reason it spins one way, and then it just moonwalks straight backwards in a straight line as well. So I don't know whether there's something to do with this wheel on the bottom, that it's not turning, engaging a cog inside. Maybe I put something on the wrong way around. If you know, let me know in the comments down below. I might take it back apart in the future, but at the moment it's just going to be, I'll take the battery out of it, it's going to be a nice shelf piece, and we'll keep it in the garage for the future just because it's a cool little retro toy. Really enjoyed working on a toy for a difference instead of a console or something else, so let me know in the comments if you enjoyed that, if you'd like to see future videos on retro toys, if you've got anything in particular. I'll look on eBay for broken spares or repairs toys, see if we can find anything from the 80s, 90s. Mechanical toys would be best, so see if we can work on those. Even though this frustrated the hell out of me, it was quite fun to work on, so let's see if we can do others in the future, and make a little bit of a mini series out of repairing some toys, some retro toys as well. Cool, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you soon.